Growing up, my grandma sang this song. Me ho po po do do na me sora bu nechi. Oh, na me sora abu nechi. I remember this song very much. Old folks, me running kokra. Muna mutu nyumo muishe. Escape Frimpong is in the house. Hey,
yes,
it's good to have you here.
Good to see you.
You've taken me back. I was saying gumdama.
I'm telling you.
Awesome that you brought that song back. Escape Frimpong. You're singing Infanti. You are an Ashanti. Tell us why.
So I have
Infanti. Not where else you Ashanti. Into when then chesem kaka.
Every day, Batna Takrade for 15 years in Angel. So it explains why I'm singing the Fanti now. And you know, menya Jim Fanti.
Menya Jim Fanti. Oh. Eda nyame ase. Nti ye Ashanti ni wa wo hen fa.
Wo me wo Fidiase Banko.
Okay.
Njo. Wo fro Banko Erama Bedu. Ni chrome hono. Njo.
Hey, those of you who don't know Erama Bedu, that's a Erama Bedu for you. Yes. All right. So horn wo nkakra kra takradi.
I call primary school Jesus, then me ba job in secondary school.
Oh, okay.
So takradi dey me course be a short course be about shipping management. Okay. So I had to come for the internship. I was takradi habo njo. Him de
kumase ku biara nda ho. Nti I shipping management nti de punana.
Den ala njo. Ebeba ho nti onu nti na me ba takradi in I think 2006. Yeah.
And all of that music. How did you get there?
So all this while now I've been singing.
Okay.
You know, growing up in church.
What church?
Now those times now I'm a Church of Pentecost.
Okay.
But now I'm with ICGC.
Okay.
Yes. So nyame adom na from me nyina 7 yako nhyiamu convention.
Oh, but I can speak as if you are more comfortable with that. Now we call convention.
In your yako convention.
Okay.
Yeah, my mother will go and write my name. And then I'll go and minister like that.
And
every time.
How didn't
you know, I was young. Very,
your
very
mom
young.
Knew you had that talent.
Yes.
No, I mean him there.
Yes.
It was them.
Nah, me mama no yeah. Dickness what Pentecost no munjo hono. Since you no yeah district women's leader hono.
Okay.
Njo. Yeah.
Wow. Unti chia mama ansana ya tu ya do.
Me chia Auntie Felicia, baby, I will be a
all right. Unti umami churo woods in kakra. Right now you are coming up big.
Yes.
This song is some sort of morning devotion for many people.
A lot of people. Yes, it's been a blessing.
So how did you get here? Walk us through that journey.
Okay, so after when I came to secondary school, that was when I met people who took me through better music. So I started, you know, going around Malobo Shabo. From secondary school, no, what the key, what the tool. I had the passion and the gift, but I needed to learn, you know, 1 or 2 things. So I got to learn all those things in secondary school. So from about 2004 coming, I have been doing active, you know, recording. You know, those days you have to record a demo before you get to
a producer.
Yes,
it's
yes.
True. Do produce. Do them only to them from producer to producer. Them no, we see they know our scratch.
Oh,
no, they call. Now record for.
So we hear demo sa. Na me ye master biara, but na me boshabos no from church to church okumansia and na me de ba takrade. To me ba takrade no then you know na takrade na when they one share that one yet those times no one yet them kumase worship no in the tree e when them fantiful or pabrofu in your hymns no na de no. So when I came I started, you know, introducing that kind of
the Kumasi style
worship. Of worship, no, and they came to love it. Ooh. And now, it's something that everybody over there, you know, is doing.
Did you ever back musician be? Or known in Ghana? Did you
not
ever
really.
Back it? Okay,
not really.
All right, what's going on? Talk to us. What's
a lot is going on. You know, God has really been faithful to me, and the journey has not been easy.
Yeah.
But nyame na adom ode na afema watakrade all these 15 years, God has taken me through. I have been, you know, recording songs. I have 2 albums, and then about 7 worship albums.
Wow.
Yes, to my credit.
You said it can't there on your easy. And maybe
it wasn't.
On your easy.
Injo.
But on your easy. More in a pan or call when you are pa to the easy. Easy on your easy. More in or call when you are pa like in your musical journey. More in pan making the work come you are pa.
When there me ba takra de no na melebe internship no ma ko back
To Kumasi.
Injo. But me be no na me sin there me ka se me there owu nkwankwa
That mean not infant for ya samara.
Injo me say bibi obesi biala metna hade.
Okay.
So it was difficult. A place to sleep. I started sleeping on the park.
But you have a park, football park.
Football park like
park.
Sawmill Park, and then Wood Methodist, you know, if you know Takrady.
Yeah.
Behind Melody Hotel.
I saw that.
Yes, Melody Hotel. There's a school there, Wood Methodist School Park. So I started there, you know, I was sleeping there till I met a prophet of God who took me home. Prophet Wisdom.
Let's dwell there a bit. Hwe ebia na wasamari kan ehu. Baby obi ni gina bill. Onyin sisiara, awasamari kan twem ho.
Ono so we
Oho na nipa na edu. Yenzi hu nkomo kakra no show being cry. Na da park ho. Iye den gwar, iye den dizi ye zen it's at a church.
And there Moloko Takrady. My mother didn't have the money for hostel.
There you can rent hostel bi na bibi
Na ni ye kodi 6 months so. So obande osede me father ne nyanku bi oso ni wie school no so Takrady no chede osede me koho
na nyine katena kakra
na mokoe no so de room no aye for anu na ne mbant okede ni boys bi da baby nti me nda won nchen na no a different house bi na when the boys no so we be 8 about 8 people in a room
room.
Angel. And I'm also more when I was that minkede criff. Angel.
Criff. Crystal Rera umuna Crystal munti. I'm so lifestyle spiritual.
We started from the Pentecost youth and
yeah.
Yes, and those times
so I know what you are talking about.
And those times, you know, Pentecost youth until the day. First, you know, entum crown no besian coach na baby there lobo gobo. Eba back, eba sola obeka no.
Obeka wasem, obi do be preach. Enti me photo there. Enti was it the lifestyle boys man wo ho no nyama wo
ye. Nde eile share. Sebi blue film
pornography.
Eile day.
No be the girl ba we.
Enti oya there's dem da. No. Odo enyume na map adwuma na. Me tete na wa then adasana like wobe them then I'll go to the park. Wood Methodist Park na do meshawa. So it got me more soon.
Oh.
Like my imagine there midway chill erade mobile. My imagine there like I will not follow anything or anybody. I want to follow you. Have mercy on me. So sometimes I remember those times I can cry that, are you sure you are with me?
Oya samari bisa nyanko.
Me bisa nyame there. Are you sure you are with me? Like, what is happening?
Until to share prophet be.
Until me one day I was on the park. Them moko and ajono. Go am timi wo be 3 a.m. na ma aba. Ma be da be 2 hours and say na me go an ma call port hon. Until one day me wo home me tna park ne do dem ma me bompe me koba na mu de wo ye fellowship. So I went to join them and they were praying. The prophet was leading lifting prayers. So or lifted song man so mo tubi. Ene me yire mo homo to. Eti ya pone no within the service in no frame no sin there. The hand of the Lord is upon you.
Amen.
And God said that he will use you. The world will see you. Me share prophet me say awe nim tia.
Ni America ka. Baby I made the problem.
But I see a lot of songs around me.
Ooh.
So yapone no of okay the yepona menchen. To me call in channel say when there you are disturbed na me senior. Na baby ebe dampo na me senior. No sin there nyame kitchen there on farming coffee.
Wow.
So
Ozu coffee.
Odme coffee.
Ona no hwe.
Nalan he stayed with me for like 4 years until he went to now he's based in South Africa.
What funny then nipa ya za osayi because bebre na won watching kofu wo sikadi.
I'm telling you.
Bebre na but ehia obi a ono where you na kumbo boni din ne ye ma ne mo anape.
Prophet wisdom kwesi ejaben.
Prophet wisdom kwesi ejaben.
Nebusafu nyina wo akoforidia.
Onyankopon hira
pa. Nyame on na ye
true prophet of God
yeah they were really helpful. Na me de ni nemwa na me de started me annual program na. Tono na o sha say o introduce me to Takrade churches no.
Prophet Nara.
So one thing, something happened that really broke my heart. One day, when I came, my appearance and everything, when things are not good. The person that my father told me to go, when I followed them to church, so I was a Pentecost, so I decided that okay, let me follow them. So when we went to church, and then they said that. They will ask first timers. They wanna.
And then no, they can't walk back.
Then what's?
What's it in a phone? Man, sorry, uncle. You are not presentable.
Yes, and there. Well, if you are quite back there, na wanye me bay. Obey you, and then one day I asked one of the children that I wanted to. Now she was with the English side, PIWC. So I said that okay, I want to follow you. He said, "Oh yeah, one day, you want that bro for some."
Into men, onya bro, but not bro. Obi a course in
now. Obi a school.
Them time never as of that time.
As I think 24.
You were not but I had appearance in onye into.
Yes. So me who there or yeah on team me back up. But you know what God did? Recently I was the guest artist for that church. A worship program.
What kind of man sorry
So when I went there, when I stood on the stage, I'm like, Onyame wa mela odi na say. And me down there, I should just wait on him.
Yeah.
I stood on the stage and I started singing like Thanksgiving song. Say, Kenya wa uratia, o kami wo, Kenya wa uratia, o kami wo. Oh, I say Kenya wa uratia, oh, o kami wo, yes, Kenya wa uratia. Anytime you hear me sing those songs, I'm singing about my life.
Baby, idru ya na won pede nipa be hu.
And
amena stage.
They have to come. The ushers have to come and pick me from my car, bring me.
Ushers
Oh,
nyame
and you know that my sister, no, she was there.
Yeah.
As I was looking at her, we were laughing. And then when I stood on the stage, look at the people over there, I said that, okay. So it was just a matter of time. Oh, yeah.
You have an annual program, which is big. And it's coming up very soon. It will be unmistakable. It will be everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to us about that.
So I started Dynamic Praise in 2013.
Okay.
But from 2013, I couldn't do it again. There was a bit of, financial. So I came back in 2017. Okay. So from 2017 till date, I have been doing it for like 7 years now.
Where
so
do you
this
do
year,
it? Why do you do it?
I've been doing it in Takrade. And last year we recorded more than 8,000 people. It was awesome.
That's big.
Yes. So
this year?
We recorded Abu Nechi on the 2022 edition.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can see the stage and all that. Yeah. Yes. So this year it is coming on. It's done on the last Sunday of every August.
Last
so
Sunday
this year,
of every
yes,
August.
25th August. Yes, we have started, preparing for that.
So artist Ben Mobabe come on that day.
So, see, you good at your friend one. Enjoy setting about.
But you will not leave here until you sing Mijina Brunetti live. And see, Pennyfu, I'm
oh my God!
And a presby, I'm special request to escape Frimpong.
How I pick that hymn, anytime me kote no takrade, na me say that.
Okay.
And it really touches my soul.
Okay.
Mijina bonechi, oh kwentu ni babafo. Ehu ma ayetin, oh otu makumaimu, suro shami kradu, oh dami mi apau. Na me ho popo dudu, na mo sar apo nechi, oh na mo sar apo nechi, oh the four na me membuni bin, oh no. No me mopor Nanya rije makuman Na se manfama na osui Na so me boni pinara No Chenya, oh, miji na punechir, naji sate me kotem, ay, naji sate me kotem.
My skin.
Oh my goodness.
Full of good bombs. You're trying to tell you back. Could be able to see. And when we're back, we wrap up with the escape Frimpong. Escape Frimpong in the numbers. And then, oh, wrap a pan and you. Yeah. Yami, you be my wow. Baby, I would know. You don't care who's watching. You care about what you are feeling in there. Okay, studio high there. My limbs, I know. I wish you knew what we were doing whilst the music was playing. Beautiful, beautiful one. It's a beautiful collaboration with our Nigerian brother.
Yes.
Or Nigeria, or Ghana, or Nigeria.
Sisi or Ghana.
Or Ghana. That's your new.
That's my new song.
Single.
Single.
Is there a
yes.
single?
That's
Talk
a
to us
single.
about that one.
So I wrote this song 2 years ago, and I was just thinking about what we were talking about. How God has been faithful all these years. Because when I was coming to Takra,
yeah, no, tree, and then me who me I make up before baby. So na be be abeti ase.
So me le Takra de no. Na me ni nya me kwa apam bi. Mo duru Cape Coast ni. E de edu UCC o na ehu epo na de me na me hu epo da.
Eh.
Mo duru na me hu epo.
JJ akwa.
Eti mudru ya mu apona na me shase there, it was like it brought some emotions that time. So now yet the time no 207 was shenye me gudo wale eke those times injo. And so when we got there and me started the mini nyame kasa. So I started talking to God. Now me say erade molokwe me no loko apam. There's a mo corner Mansana Mbansa pan, Eshemeni Munyama. I'll live my life for you. Me make sure that my brabunina obey for our. And then, throughout that 1 hour from that place to Takra, me see me charging and I started crying, talking to God. So I heard a still voice that I will fulfill my part.
Wow.
So 2 years ago, I was in my room and I was like, hey, so God could do all these things now everywhere. Me that I went to a church and they said they said that you should not get up. And I can enter.
For some China walk out.
In your
like on China account moving. Some of you fancy.
But in that make kakra baby them like it really got into me.
And yeah, can you throw what's
but it took weeks and months before I was able to overcome that issue.
Wow. Asemba was it be anka yenso a ebeka yasro. Nti nde yaka yasro na mom yeshe nyankopon anyimnyam de onyo. Why then na enyi abrantie ye collaboration.
So my friend Dominic Chidubem.
Okay.
Yeah, so me throw nyom no na Mumude, it has the Nigerian feel. So I called him. He was in Nigeria. And I gave him the chorus. So he also did his verse. And then he came on Dynamic Praise 2022. The one we recorded actually. So he came. Then we recorded it on stage. So we did a live recording. And then we brought it to Shah, an engineer, and then he mastered everything. And then Skyweb shot a beautiful video for us last year, and we released it just this December, 26th December. We just released it, and it's really doing well by the grace of God. So the song talks about the goodness of God, you know, how faithful God. So the title of the song is Faithful God.
Faithful God. I was not for any escape from Frimpong, any gospel musician. I think you've missed so much. Only a kanakusem or camera na or that park biso school park biso obi a free Kumasi ebe school ewo takrade na baby okoso na mrantie bi ewo ho ene o si abonsan cartoon na na omo hwe blue film ene omo girls eba ho Pentecost ni ba on there oni oba kora gina ho kasa na asem na ebe den wakohwa abonsan cartoon na ayedin pa nti no oda park so nkakrakra esu ene nyum to na sofo bi so ni mo ye ni nkakrakra ne onyankopon waso ni nsade na bedru ba bi a wedru oso program bi e fe ne Dynamic Praise afi bi e ba so August e ba so na emom enyum foforo a wayi Faithful God ena yeti e kakra be san aboni biom na ene di obi ba show ni so anye se kasa kwa na emom all kasa no ne yedi hye wum kran. You know, that's the mandate of Max Morning Show, where we give you the tools to empower you to take charge of your own life. Say na be ya be succeed this one no to me agina brane aka say say na ye nua escape from Paul kasa nyame aye bi onso so what to me aka be brain na nyame aye ba ye ra escape from Paul private mu kakra me hu say or say wedding band Ghana bo nyina mo man na mo TV hu no yese no away brand wa worry. Let's talk to us about your private life a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm married for 3 years now. I have a daughter.
Okay.
Yes, and then
you want to talk to us about your wife?
Yes. So let me start the story like this.
Okay. How did you meet her?
So
we're in a month of love anyway, so you can talk about.
You know, I have now my albums too.
Okay.
Na wanko babyara.
Today you wanko babyara.
Me busuafo would say. So I told myself that for now I'm a Christian. I'm a worshipper. So I want to just worship. I don't want to focus on something that me pandemic ade me bibi na me mako it will take my attention, maybe I'll give up. So I said, let me just be a worshipper. In God's own time, He will bring things out. So I started doing my worship, and then
from church to church.
Yes.
Okay.
And that time I remember I had 6 subscribers on YouTube.
6.
So 2017 UCC invited me and
in country kakram
UCC frame na work there why program be na here no na and many more.
Okay.
No e gamsu
and many more for to obuba kesefo na no and many more. Okay.
In the and many more yes she ho no enyo so work there here na obi na ko introduce me chair one president no in the gamsu. No, why a program be our friend manifestation. So what friend? No, what's the ni here the more. Oh, to one man lawyer firm. Puno was so da bi nam ti yekede o yenso ni niska ti yekede o ke ne yentum. So a day to the program where I felt in my spirit that get up, look for money and go for the program.
Wow.
So one of my brothers I came with for the interview today. And my friend no bomb bosia or mom 100 cedi.
Hey, it was some couple. What back was some you do papa?
Me friend me instrumentalist ni nyina ye fa ka wa ibi ye fan from I think it's Fijai Junction then ye ba Cape Coast ye duru ompo no wa me fa so here na until free
When instrument nyina
me instrumentalist no okukra
one guitar na
enjoy so ye koi na no so one time as we be praise and worship so na artist from one bay tie ye praise na ye worship tie worship the atmosphere was serious that night. It was charged. So prophet now I said oh yeah ministration one try my artist from one be minister mpo not him na say na prophet no leba no oni papa bi bay na papa no na he was well to do na he
kakra woni nsem
yes so papa no was in the not so called UCC, so he decided to follow the prophet that day because ono na started the manifestation to wipe you know in there all bana nka wa be hwebi wa be support so obey o say she knows hey you no let worship them no ti wo wie na yan yetu wie na pa yes anso ye be fa yan kal ni yes ka waka
wo the ka fa kal kwai
ye be fa yan kal ye ba back to Takrade so yeah, I did chain Moana, Papa no frame. Ti Papa no frame no sin de o. Na me so dem as and mat uncle.
Ata bre.
Me pede me invite you. Oh. Me nwa jewonyum to my mat uncle. Ti wa anya ma de fufu. So Moana I think 2 weeks time now. Watch share program no oko Methodist tema St. Andrews. So off frame. And ye call program on ti that in the me guy kone yakwe so yakwe odru time o say dey ye minister oh yakojina yakojina stage o me J mic me yes me minister 5 minutes na me ne artist bi na ne dado na papa no be obey no me ye we no work eche no papa no be no say oluko baby to say dey na mo nto 5 minutes kwa na je wo be J mic so menyo twin so waje Mike no was artist na ba na me katina fom papa no about 3 hours
na we dey
obi o say oloko baby no ti me ye na mo koi na man no catch him there don't worry Messi I'll organize a program one ko tin na dado no yey program no invite or friend one obey sound light video bibia nti of academy family team na me no ba cape ni na me form bra na me no buy ope hotel mahien ne wife of mine e di bana kama
that's new level you're a new level so first kwa
no until them
obiara ntan what's the kwa ma
one kasa
a new level
in your tea yeah them program no that night ni na the mam like almost 4 hours mo to nyuma yeah worship tintin yeah praise yeah bibia check on YouTuber SK Frimpong live at Tema Methodist that was the first video yeah mam na ma be aguwa na obiara film so them nyum no make a video no free video guy no amado ko to YouTube wala pe a week later na ya from my
friend YouTube subscribers no is 6
no is 6
me kai pa okay is it how
I know ya from me friend from America I in Shramam papa
good
me friend from Germany I in Shramam na malamu 2 albums ya lam de ko TV wa ambo but me wa
de ko TV wa ambo
enti ave mo see oh TV station no pay wa bo worship the moms now mama said that
you kwa wa ambo so baby ofi
I'm telling you
one mouse ka But the Spirit of God told you, Pebusia na fako.
Na ko. Se man ko them program na
sometimes we have to sacrifice. Sometimes
I'm telling you,
some sacrifices can pay off, especially if it's towards a good one. I'm very interested in your story.
There. So things started changing. Within that space of a month, 2 months, people too more afraid from US say, I in Shrama Matsi, no, I send you $100. No, me say, yes, come on,
yes, come, yeah.
Now subscribers no fee. 6 no look. No look. We do 1K no look. Me say. Now it was through that video that my wife sent me a message. My wife lives in America. So
I have it.
So I sent him a message then. So we became friends. We were talking for a whole year, and then I proposed to her, and then she came to Ghana. We got married.
Yeah.
And by the grace of God, we are married for 3 years now.
Blessed with a daughter.
Home every 6 months. I
told her that those of us who are into the media, my boss shows free. Fox FM, Love FM, Yentiaka, Capital Radio, Yentiaka, Ken UST, Focus, Yentiaka. But in the moon, kakra. Ukwa, yes, be your cultural say internship, and consider bank. But when the moon kakra, ube drew baby, afi, ye be mousika for your talent. Bra, you na semwa waka, mi didi say, won share keke na mo unsua bibia frimu, okobo baby ya manu wan sidipo. But enam son kakra onyankopon mani hia obi a obepie tema a whole 4 hours of worship ekopie YouTube na afenkofo send me sika nye sika na yede bibia etoda na wo se wo yire hu ye sacrifices nkitinkiti bi wahuno TV presenters ayenti omuka na doso radio presenters actors ni actresses ayenti omuka na doso se wo the actor bi abet na ha obeka tro se wa yesu aye adwuma baabi a etoda onanti every baby ko baabi ekoye adwuma obesa 19 sapan but eko nanim no so my talent ni show now the empire ni ahwe yie ani ahobase ka ho ho yankopon be pagya sa ani ebra escape from pon na momi nsre ye nua ba ye vami ahofefo gospel musician woman of God Diana Hamilton na ka oba be ka yensa enso waka traffic mu obabi nipa bebre send me message say we're enjoying your conversation with Escape from Pomba. Is Diana Hamilton coming? Yeah, mami akoka traffic more baby. Ghana had traffic. Ama IBB, but so we're still continuing our conversation with Escape from Pomba. So oba na so oba yani ni bedin komo. So when to me a man so a bomb pie say onyankopon ya aduma na what you said ne yani e mami Diana Hamilton bedin komo. But so far the response to Escape from Pomba's interview has been phenomenal. Ghana for money agene ho pa when you age won our viewers love you already.
Thank you so much.
Our viewers love you already.
Thank you.
And baako se men country say special request. Also pesa utu nyum we ma no. Me ye ni ametum ahye ni munyam. So I know the best ko tie unyum no bio. Also special request also ohwe.
Yeah.
Miss Akafia. Also ohwe nti also to sa nyum no ma no.
Me ye ni ametum ahye ni unyam. How am I sitting now? I want to evo me beto nyum na mak wasam erati ama ebinum so wahunu tonu oh to me yanya me to me da shawa nyunyam how am I sitting now? I can't dream me beto nyum na maka wazam erate ama ebinum so wawunu don oh maya Depa Medama oh Medi Obasano su Midame Ankwamo oh Medimonu Kware oh Eradinina Maya oh Maya oh Eradiba Sanya wa framinu Meti Ubosanina Raso Nyame Ankwamo Medimunu Kware oh Eradinina oh
for
Amadonia Udo Namayania Upo Heradie Media Matina Onche Hanopana Madonia Udo Ati Namayania Uperade Herade Media Matina Onche.
Okay,
Thank you,
so that's
Jesus.
SK Frimpong for you. And I'm seeing some of your messages on Obi sa anopai washing crime pa na onyankopon enhyira o say oye tailor ni na onu so free baby abankran ha osua tailor adwuma na oda edwomu a baby a omo sua de pam no obi a kofie nu oda ho na ehu ni entontom na wo story how can say wo da park so ase ni crying and he's not giving up. Ebusia for any escape from Pong and a dim.
You pick me up from the miry clay, set my feet on the rock to stay. Oh. I said my father would never fail. Me young
Okay, we're having such a beautiful time in the studio with SK Frimpong. It's been awesome delving into his life, his past, his present, and of course his future. He's told us about his up and coming great program they call Dynamic Praise, and it's in August. But they are putting together, you know, a lot to ensure that because August wahaya obehuna. She said when swadi huna. In fact, about August, last year August now shall see a year, and a bedroom wanna be beer at a ton of points. So come on. You can say prophets be in a shower park so munka cracker. Why no a boa for pa when you to him?
Since the Mecca Yamenam Nkrofobi Breswaya Memoir. What Torson?
If a partner was showroom and a bushim. And I'm for far when you now are sorry.
But my bobo, Nimpa Bebre.
I feel I'm mobilizing
a mistake, but Christian Faith Church in Takrady, they have been of a great help. So I had to continue my education with Takrady, so I call Takrady Poly and Christian Faith Church. That time,
Takrady Technical University.
Injo, she said, onye T Poly.
Takrady Technical University.
Injo, so Papa na offer me coffee. Na apart from the fellowship, no called Christian Faith. Bishop Emmanuel Boche, Takrady Odano. Na ho branch anamo wono no efie kuma. Na wona mpanifo a wo ho a na wonsem wo bi was so mumu. My first album Dynamic Praise 2013 no Pastor Augustus Apostle of Fori a lot of them Mr. Akins sister what does
Brella me so wasem nyawara na simbozin enti me gina me nua ba my escape from na mu so na sene kwan bi so na se ni rafi wa fache ontumi kwan nyina
but recently
Brella what I simbozin
recently song ide muntu menka me yi papa bi a ono na o sponsor video na
okay
yele hwe no and wo friend no Mr. Chum Berima
okay
owo akwatia
ona no also
ono no o sponsor video beautiful video ni nyina ma wo hwe and Mr. Chum baby e wo biala me say obi le hwe me na on kanche Mr. Chum Berima there nyame nhira no
o takwa
and
o takwa
or Akwetia or Eastern region. Oba Chapel or Linda Door Apostle Osebonsu our Father's Chapel. I want to appreciate them. Thank you. And to Prophet Victor Kusibuating Ohinebuache and all my people that has been of a great help to my life, to my manager who came with me. A lot of people anyame na mo ndo ayem mu anyame nhira won
akwantu biara ni ho akwansizi biara nyim musicians in Ghana have a lot to say.
Yeah.
So talk to us about your experience. Iba nyum tu immediately there you wanna fraternize a lot. You've met people who are ahead of you, one our level, one so was which rubber. One you ran can one thought na wara so thought boma. How do you see the Ghanaian music industry? Let's zoom it down to the gospel side.
Yeah. Ninyina no make for now no, the biggest problem is that we don't have record labels.
I don't understand. Explain.
Like before no yenem pedinfo no na nyuma demo tum kwa hwe producer na waagi wa atwa video amo na lankasa a promotion CDs wo ho wa ton ekwa akwaji uska but sisi on to them sisi you need them ade na work there ebia producer olobo so mu no wa produce you sisi oni ho them sisi bibiala chide nyame aka obi na akoma
mo wa so mu
unlike Nigerians.
But there are music managers wo ho
say the managers no, they don't produce money. They produce they manage the talent.
I will be manager and I manage.
I have a manager. I came with him.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Precious.
Okay.
Yes. And with the Eco Nigeria they have record labels, a lot of them. One of artists no and our artists no you don't go through any stress. What in the spiritual side and about to ye. But any riska na day bibiala wala anti or very stressful in our age and in age say entum and rise to that level where YouTube betum wama or bibi kakra nyuma na anyin like enkoton CD enkoton cassette be
invite you to shows
and do that level na obotum we invite to shows ma come enye bibi kakra chede you go through that you know the man bread
Max TV drabe una Max TV or Ghana fandanya
baby ala
all the 16 regions.
Yeah, I have seen my people in Takra sending me messages that they are watching.
You call North your baby ara everywhere in Ghana e wo ho sisiara ba Max TV obey double in fact triple. If you have una telenovela triple double
in Jesus name
in fact aba hey new level.
Amen. I receive it in Jesus' name. In Jesus' name.
Invite neighbor Dawson. Amen. Come back.
I'll come back and give the thanks.
You will say that you need more people to invest into the music.
Papa, we need people who will trust what we are doing and come in like. We used to have the big bands and, you know, the producers at that time. We still need people who will say that, oh, let me set up a record label for gospel people where I will pick somebody who is good, train the person, promote the person, lifting up there. That is why, it's very difficult for us to get to the international level because to get there are a lot of things you have to do. The promotion, the online things you have to do. If you are doing it yourself, you can't do it. If you don't have an investor, you can't do it. So we are praying to God that even peniful, since even yanem peniful, on easy they be releasing you.
Yeah.
Because the release is not into my promoter. Oh yeah, tete. Enti minim dem aka obi ana asema man. Ye compare there. Eradman microphone brem. Wo me supporting yen. Onye easy. What we are doing is very difficult. Oh. But we are blessing lives. They know.
In fact, in the crowd, messages are and I can't even read everything. But answer Nebekon every nation. Can you imagine? This just 15 seconds for BB to be in 3 man page. Obi or show ma obido. So being crying na yanko.
I want to tell you in the say army me ba takrade without knowing anybody. Semoko school dem sorry cry no wo pam me. But in the say Majina every auditorium in Ghana, the big and the small, a minister. What how on you then? I would dinede Nyankopon obey mo abrodo. So baby I want to encourage you. Don't give up. Don't give up. Nyame beye. Obeye.
Ebusuafo ye ni SK Frimpong na din komo so wo hwa from Ashase na one who say me a me to wo menya me de me gidi say wo nso wanya wo de baby a wo wa ba.